Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. Welcome to Let's Play This Game If We Really Want to, that is. Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members and people that follow me also on Twitch. Oh, we got 0 people. What'd you go up? Yeah, you caught me eating chips and stuff. Not the healthiest of things I'm eating. So, what are we going to talk about today on Let's Play This Game If We Really Want to, that is. Yeah, my hair's a mess. And some of that, like, I need a haircut and a shave. I'm not going to do another shave again, although I might probably do that again if you basically missed it the last time on, on how to do it. Oh my god. A very one of those days where you basically have like a lot of gas buildup. Well, that's me. If anybody's basically seen my short videos of my gaming stream from Twitch, John 11 Hot Part 2 on Twitch and everything, which is my main gaming stream now because I stream on there, and stuff like that, because I don't, I have another gaming stream, but I can't get onto it, which is John 11 Hot and everything on that one, on Twitch. But I also have John 11 Hot Part 2, which is another gaming channel that I made because I can't get a whole, I can't get through to my old Twitch channel and everything. So I had to make that one as a backup and stuff like that. So I got like 2 Twitch accounts. And I got an account on TikTok for video gaming and stuff like that, and stuff basically I've done on Twitch with the gaming stuff. I basically post on TikTok at I think it's John 11 Hot Gaming. I think I gotta look that up. It's like my gaming stream and everything, and on YouTube also. Not YouTube, also on Facebook and everything, John Hot. Couldn't put the 11 on Facebook and everything, which is pretty crappy. So, what to basically do today? I'm trying to get the lighting a little bit better in here, and everything. I basically streamed last night on Twitch on my John 11 Hot Part 2 live stream on Twitch. I basically played Lollipop Chainsaw and everything. It's kind of like how I remember it when I played it for the PlayStation 3, which I still got the PlayStation 3 version of the game and everything. It looks kind of better, but that's just me. Maybe it's your sinuses, beautiful. Maybe it's your sinuses, beautiful. Like, it's just a friend of mine. I'm talking to you on like in the text and everything, and so if you're wondering. I'll be right back. I'm coming right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just had to get myself a drink because that's what happens when you basically eat a thing of chips and everything during the live stream. I got two of these little mini cans of Coke Zero, zero sugar and everything, which is pretty good. I'm on YouTube right now, beautiful. Let me see what's going on here. Why is nobody basically seeing my live stream? I guess she's not looking, I don't know. Oh well, you know. Oh, I'm live. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, God, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love your text. Yeah, all right, I found. Yeah, Cameron. Then you re-edited it and said, "All right, I found you." Yeah, you're beautiful and everything. Although me, I look like shit right now on camera. Cause I basically trimmed my bangs and everything, and then I took a razor and tried to like even it out and stuff like that. So some of my hair that I have left on my head. Oh. I took a shower yesterday, believe it or not, and like I was trying to tell you in voice text, which didn't seem to go through. I got these. I got one pack of these little cans of Coke Zero. I was gonna get like two, and so but I only had like enough for one, so I basically got a can of Coke Zero, and so that was zero sugar and everything, which is good. They're small and everything, they're good. So I basically played Lollipop Chainsaw last night. It's his good as I remember. Some of the things I basically had to say that are very offensive for the game, even when it first came out, back when with the PlayStation 3 and everything. No, I didn't. I didn't see it anywhere yet. I haven't seen it. Although I basically heard of it though. The Beetlejuice Vontic drink. I didn't see it in stores. Just like the DiGiorno Deadpool Wolverine pizza. Haven't seen it. I've never heard about it. And of course, I basically got to do a shout out to all my followers here on that subscribe to my channel, that sub my channel. Thank you for bringing me up to 180 subscribers or followers or whatever and everything. God, thank you for following and everything. I got to basically do a shout out for that because I find I'm very appreciable when my subscribers goes up. And sometimes I feel a little depressed when they go down, but hey, that's YouTube life for you. I gotta tell you, my lighting is really sucky. Well, I haven't seen Beetlejuice yet, which came out, I believe, last week and stuff like that. So I haven't seen it yet. So I'm hoping to see it before it stops being in theaters. Although, if I was in theaters, I basically have it keep playing until next month and everything, and then take it out November 1st. Like take it off on November 1st and everything. Like stay in theaters for throughout Halloween and everything. But other movies have to have a turn their chance of being on. Venom: Last Dance is coming out. Smile 2 is coming out next month too. Don't Speak. Speak No Evil is out already. I believe it came out last Friday, or it's probably out today. Probably. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So, one of the things I gotta basically say in my live stream is as you basically see, I got in back of me right here with the little amiibos on top. That's my PlayStation 5. Duh. A lot of people, a lot of news I've basically been hearing about the PlayStation 5 Pro. A lot of bad things. Let me turn the air conditioner off because I'm freezing. Oh, and beautiful. If you don't recognize what I'm wearing, camouflage. Remember this shirt? I got it at I get Old Navy. And stuff like that. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like I had a call and everything. It wasn't, like it wasn't too important, but I got to apologize for that. I got to put the EC back on. It feels hot in here. So, like I was saying, a lot of places, a lot of people aren't interested, are a little disappointed in the PlayStation 5 Pro because of reasons that now it's like PlayStation is now getting into the digital game and everything and some of that, which means less digital content for the PlayStation 5 and more digital, no physical versions for the PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 5 Pro only uses digital content. So, I don't know how much, it's going to be a lot of money for the PlayStation Pro because the PlayStation 5, that's out, that PlayStation 5 cost me about almost $600 plus when I got it last year. The one thing though is, since then, I basically upgraded the internal hard drive to the system. I gave it an extra boost of hardware and everything. The one thing I can basically say is I might want to oomph up my this is a 2 terabyte heatsink hard drive, internal hard drive for the PlayStation 5. I highly recommend Western Digital because their products are awesome, and I have like a Western Digital external hard drive, and internal hard drives, like 2 of them, one for my PlayStation 5 with PlayStation 4 games on it, and also PlayStation 4. I got pretty much a lot of games on the external hard drive and so that. That's what this big box is right here. This is the external hard drive. I got one for my PlayStation 5 for PlayStation 4 games, and plus I could basically put PlayStation 5 games on the internal hard drive. But the one thing was the space is very limited. So eventually I'm gonna have to upgrade to a 10 terabyte. That's about 10,000 gigabytes of data. I might probably have to do the same thing with the PlayStation 4's hard drive and switch everything over to that hard drive and everything. But I can some of that. But like I was saying, the PlayStation Pro is not gonna have where you can basically stick the discs in and stuff like that. But if you get the PlayStation Pro, I recommend getting one of these, a heatsink internal hard drive and stuff like that, because depending on how much games you buy on the PlayStation Network, if you're a PlayStation Plus, you might probably get them for free or whatever. But the one thing is, being PlayStation Plus has its ups and downs on that, and it's like really ridiculous and redundant. But the one thing though is, PlayStation, I'm not bashing PlayStation. I mean, it's how they make money and everything and stuff like that. But long story short, not a lot of people are happy about the PlayStation 5 Pro because now now they're basically getting rid of the physical copies and stuff like that. So if you want a physical copy of a game, you're gonna have to have a PlayStation 5 like I do, like a regular PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 Pro that's coming out in November of this year, possibly. I basically get it. It comes out in November, around close to Christmas time. It's going to be selling like hotcakes because people are going to, people basically have decided the hell with getting physical copies because they get scratches, they get cracked, they break. With digital, but the one thing is, digital also has its limitations too. You can basically lose it and stuff like that. Possibly, I don't know, or there might be a glitch or a virus or whatever. Who knows? You never know with downloadable content for a system. But if you do get a PlayStation 5 Pro, be sure to basically see if you can upgrade your internal hard drive to give it more oomph and so that unless the PlayStation 5 Pro has more terabytes and stuff like that. But the one thing was, the PlayStation 5 doesn't have like an internal hard drive probably, because when I first got my PlayStation 5, believe it or not, my PlayStation 5 did not come with one of these inside it, and stuff like that. And it was, I was like stunned. I was like, what the WTF? Like, what the hell was Sony thinking? Like, I could basically just let them use the system storage, and then when the system storage is gone, then you're basically screwed, and you have to get like one of these. And these suckers are like $100 and something a pop, believe it or not, or more, depending on which ones you get. Like, I want to get like maybe a 6 terabyte one for my PlayStation 5, or maybe an 8 terabyte, like internal hard drive like this one. So because there's a lot of games coming out. There's like 2 games I pre-ordered on PlayStation Network. I pre-ordered Silent Hill 2 remake, which is going to be good. I'm probably going to play that around the Halloween month and everything. And yes, I got an itchy back. Ooh, feels good. Yeah, like I was saying, as I'm scratching my back with the back scratcher, the plus there's another game coming out, which is Dragon Ball Shining and stuff like that. I think I was gonna order next month for the month of November. I was gonna pre-order Assassin's Creed Shadow, but I kind of figure let me skip that one because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game, believe it or not, and I kid you not on that. I mean, I know it's a little bit like a ninja type game. The one game I would love to see them come out with, and everything, is a new Tenchu game. But the one thing was the company that basically made the game, Tenchu, is no longer around. I think. I'm trying to think of what the company was. Temco, maybe. I'm not sure. I basically got to look into that. Look into that on YouTube and everything, or on Google and stuff like that. I Google it and see, Tenchu Stealth Assassins and stuff like that. Like, I had 2 Tenchu games for the PlayStation 1, one for the PlayStation 2. And the guy tell you, they never re-released it on the PlayStation 3, which would have been good to basically see it in high definition and stuff like that, because high definition is like the way of the future nowadays and stuff like that, but like my back feels so itchy. I don't know why. It could be the soap that I'm using, but like it's like really bad that people are bashing the PS5 Pro when it hasn't come out yet. Yes, it's got its ups and downs. I mean, the one thing I think, the one reason why I think people are complaining about it is, but the one thing is, you got to basically look at it as a wave of the future and everything. Like, okay, like, are you going to wait for a physical edition of the game to come out for PlayStation 5, or are you just going to say F it and just wait for the F the digital and just wait for the physical version that can come out years to years, months and months and months and months later on? Like me, the one thing I've been basically waiting for PlayStation 4 to come out, it's coming out digitally and stuff like that, and eventually, hopefully, just hopefully, it comes out for the PlayStation 4, a physical edition, because there's going to be a digital version of it, which is Jedi Survivor. I got that for PlayStation 5, and so for that, so I want to get the physical version of that. So I got both physical versions of that game for PlayStation and stuff like that. And I have not gotten into playing Marvel's Spider-Man yet. I'm dying to get into it, but I got like so many games on my plate and everything. Like, I'm going to this game, this game. Like, I kind of figured, let me go into Lollipop Chainsaw Repopped, last night on Twitch, and that's what I basically did. And it's like, as much as I remember, and stuff like that, like, yes, if you basically saw the stream, I was trying to look up her dress, which is perverted and everything, and stuff like that. Like, I'm not a pervert, but I wanted to see, like, what her reaction would be, and she was like, like, holding her skirt down so you don't see her underwear, and stuff like that, which is good. And stuff like that. Because young kids don't need to be seeing that kind of garbage. But the one thing that got me is when what was her name? The person from the game basically goes on a pole that drops down from the ceiling, and she does this, jumps on the pole and does this pole dance thing with the chainsaw, like killing zombies, going around in circles and just literally killing them and stuff like that. It's like like something that shouldn't be in a game. But the one thing is, it's not for, it's for mature adults that are into that and stuff like that and everything. But I can't see an 18-year-old girl basically doing that and stuff like that. It's just perverted and everything. And the like, what you call it, parents today basically let their game, let their kids basically play anything. And like me, when I grew up as a kid, one of the games I basically I grew up playing was Nintendo, and then I eventually evolved from Nintendo to Super Nintendo and beyond and stuff like that. Now I'm at the PlayStation stage and stuff like that. Now, the one thing I can basically say is a lot of the games I've played over the years, my father was like, "Oh, you should stop playing video games and everything and stuff like that." Get out of that fantasy, man. It's not all about the fantasy crap. It's like escaping from your reality and knowing that you can basically do what you want in that, in that reality and everything. Like, for instance, in real life, you can't basically just go around and shoot people. Some people have a disability, have mental disabilities, where they basically feel like everybody should be wiped off the face of the map, off the map, and it's just terrible. It's like really terrible, actually. Stuff like that, So, the one thing I basically would have to say is, if I was a parent, which I'm not, and if my kid showed me a game that looked a little too violent, I would say, no, you're not getting it, and stuff like that. And they would say, why not? I'm gonna say, because you're not mature enough to basically understand, the game and everything and stuff like that. Like me, the guy, it's a video game, because, like, for instance, kids today basically, are into certain games. Like, young kids are, they start with the easy little games and stuff like Minecraft and stuff like that. Which is okay. Like Minecraft, Roblox, and whatever. Those are like kid games and stuff like that, which are kind of appropriate. Or Mario, and stuff like that, which is not that violent. But then you got the violent games like Grand Theft Auto, anything with zombies in it, Call of Duty, pretty much any game out there that that's violent and everything, like having to do with zombies, demons, the whole shabam. It's just it's crazy that parents just let their do that. Like they let their kid basically get any game they want, because to me, I feel like parents today don't give a give an F and stuff like that. And most kids need to realize that they need to mature enough to basically know what's what's. I mean, some people basically do realize it, but some of them don't care, and stuff like that. But the one thing though is they refuse to basically escape that which what. But the one thing though is when they basically know that they're in reality doing it and stuff like that, it's a problem. So that like it's just terrible. Like it's just terrible that parents today basically let their kids play anything. Which brings me to an old and everything at the time when I was engaged, and I was moving into another like another place on my own, and so that my ex mother-in-law basically wanted me to give her my PlayStation 3 or 4 or whatever. And I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't let her have my PlayStation 3 or 4 or whatever. I mean, I got violent games on there and stuff like that. None of them are like kid friendly and everything and stuff like that. And if they were my kids, they'd be not playing that playing that crap. I'd say you're not playing that game. If they were to bitch and complain to me about it, I say I don't care how much you whine, bitch, complain, and stuff like that. Like if I had to, I basically changed the what the parents level to they had to play like a certain level game, and stuff like that. That's about that's age appropriate for their for their because let me think, let me just I think I got a no I don't. But I do, I do, people basically need to realize if the game is PG or rated for mature audiences only, don't let your kid play it. Like your kid is gonna grow up to be violent and vicious and stuff like that, and think God knows what. I'm not saying all kids are like that, but what then is, you don't want them to do you gotta put your foot down and say, you are not playing this game. I don't care how much you want it, how badly you want to play it. You are not playing it until you are at the age. You're under my roof. If you don't like my rules and stuff like that, try living on your own and see how far you can get. But you ain't gonna get nowhere without a job, without because let me tell you something. Reality is having a job, working 7 or 5 days a week, also doing part-time or full-time, and stuff like that. And sometimes you got to get away from the games now and then. Like, I know I haven't done any YouTube videos here on YouTube and everything except for live streaming, so that's because I'm taking a little bit of a break from every so often I'll stream on Twitch and have a little fun on Twitch and everything and stuff like that, just have a little fun. And one side of my head looks like my head exploded. The one thing I basically got to, not to change the subject, one of my videos I basically did, I was playing RoboCop this week. I got to this part where I'm getting shot at, and if you basically check this short, it's called Burp Time to Recharge, and so down. It's like I'm like, again I'm like, I try, I turn. I'm like, oh, time to recharge, and so that. It's like it's hilarious. You gotta basically check that out here on YouTube and everything, because that's from my Twitch account, John 11 Odd Part 2, and so that. It's funny. But back to the situation with kids and gaming and stuff like that. My ex mother-in-law, when she was my mother-in-law at the time, she was like, "Oh, you're moving out. Don't you want to give me one of your systems?" And I had to figure a way to basically prevent her from wanting it altogether and stuff like that, because there was no way in hell that I was going to give up my PlayStation 3 or 4 with the kind of games I have on them and stuff like that, for them and stuff like that. If the kid basically doesn't know how to switch the game, they can break the controller, they can break the system and everything, and then then the mother-in-law is going to come to me for another system, and I'm not like, no, you're not getting any more systems, something like that, Let them play the Atari thing. That's what I grew up playing. I grew up playing Atari, Coleco, which ColecoVision was the first Nintendo system, because I played Donkey Kong at the time, which was like really fun, and there was a lot of good games for the ColecoVision and everything. The Atari had the same limitations and stuff like that as well. Other than that, then I evolved. That's where I pretty much evolved into. You can pretty much say I grew up to playing video games my whole life and everything, and I make it my to play games and everything just for the heck of it and stuff like that. I think maybe now that I'm looking at myself on cam, maybe keep the stash, here, keep the goatee or whatever. I don't know, but not to change the subject on that. Kids today, I'm gonna tell you something. If my past ex mother-in-law was to see my YouTube video, and she was to say, "Oh my God, that's why he didn't want it. Want to give it to me," and stuff like that, because you don't give a kid a violent game. If it's Zelda, it's fantasy. Other games that are too graphic, a kid's gonna have nightmares for the rest of their, until they get old enough to realize it's just a game. I'm gonna tell you something. My PlayStation 3 doesn't have Minecraft or Roblox or anything child related. Maybe Invisibles and stuff like that, which was fun. But my PlayStation 4 has fighting games, violent games, Doom games and stuff like that, like Torog, Dinosaur Hunter, Castlevania and stuff like that. And this one, same amount pretty much as this one a little bit, because I basically all my PlayStation 4 games that I have digital and stuff like that are on here, as well as on this one and stuff like that. Which, it's good to have a backup system in case my system burns out and everything, and then I could just take the internal hard drive out of the PlayStation 4 and just hold on to it until I get a PlayStation 4 Pro and stuff like that. But the Nintendos, they don't make PlayStation 4s anymore as of soon. I don't know if they're going to continue, but the Nintendos, they might discontinue the PlayStation 4 eventually, and I feel like it's really not worth getting another PlayStation 4 when I get the PlayStation 5. I gotta tell you, I lost my PlayStation 1 to Hurricane Sandy years ago, in 2012. The story goes like this. This is what happened. I could have taken my PlayStation 2 and 1 games with me, but there was a limit to how much I can carry when I was engaged at the time and everything. Long story short, my choices of system to basically take and I can salvage with me was my PlayStation 3, which was hard for me to decide. I had a lot of games for the PlayStation 1 and 2, and I didn't want to lose all those games, which I ended up losing them. And so, along with my Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and so on, which I had doubles, triples, and quadruples of copies of games and everything, stuff like that, But most of my games for the PlayStation 1 were scratched anyway. But it's really terrible and everything that I lost them that way. I got the septic, seawater, fresh water. Ew. That kind of crap. Septic water. Ew. Ew. Yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. But let me tell you a story about that. Like, after Hurricane Sandy ended and had died down completely, um, me and my fiance's, my ex-fiance, um, her older brother, which we basically were renting the apartment downstairs, basically said, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is you guys are alive. Bad news is all your shit is gone. Like, I was like, no, that can't be true. Like, some stuff had to survive because it was like on the bed. But don't, but not to get into that. But what matters is I survived Hurricane Sandy. I got my, got the only system I salvaged was my PlayStation 2, which I still have it and everything. If I want to get games for it, which I doubt is not even, you know, I got some games for the PlayStation 2 and everything. Plus, I'm gonna kind of tell you, believe it or not, I have the Wii and everything, which is pretty cool. I have, I got bought some games from GameStop for the Wii and everything. I haven't played them yet. And some of that, let me see. My friend Matthew called me, and some of that he was FaceTiming me. But the one thing I gotta actually say is when you're gaming and stuff like that, believe it or not, when I first got into gaming, I mean, like I said, not only do I love gaming a lot, I love to do acting and everything. Like, I know I've basically said this on the live stream thousands and thousands. Ooh, cold. Gotta turn the EC off for a little bit, and then I can do it overheat. Like right now, I'm freezing, and I'm freezing. So where was I? Oh yeah. I'm trying to think where I was and stuff like that. Oh yeah, one of my favorite pastimes is acting out, which like for instance, like acting out stuff like that. Like for instance, I still have to work on an episode of Time to Reboot Part 3 and 4 and so on before I go back to work, which is going to be on the 15th, the weekend after, the weekend of Columbus Day, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's Columbus Day. Yeah, just hold on a sec. I want to look at something. Yeah, it's Columbus Day. Yeah, the day after Columbus Day, I basically go back to work on the 15th. Which brings me to another conundrum of my life. I found out yesterday when I was on my way to evening group. Yes, I go to an evening group program on Thursday nights and stuff like that, and I come home at a decent hour. It's only like for an hour and something minutes or so. I basically, when I was on my way to evening group yesterday, I basically found out from my job coach that they cut everybody's hours at the cafe to a minimum and stuff like that. So now, instead of the usual 2 hours, I basically work every Tuesday and Wednesday. It's now basically 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm eventually going to have to quit my job and see if I can make streaming my full-time job and everything until I can get like a decent job that pays well and everything, because working pretty much 30, like an hour and 30 minutes, it's like peanut money actually. It really is. Because if you're basically getting paid $15 an hour and so with that, like 15, like, and then, like it doesn't even make sense for me to go back to work, as much as I hate to say that. But the one thing though is like, I basically got to, like, I got to basically say, it sucks because by the time I get to work and start work, I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna turn around and go home. So it doesn't even make sense for me to even take advantage of going into work if I'm basically going to work like an hour and 30 minutes, which is a load of crap and everything. Like, because if you work in 1 hour, that's 15 minutes or and stuff like that. But the one thing that I basically heard is they kind of feel, yeah, the agency that deals with the cafe basically doesn't feel like paying enough money to, like, for their employees, which is not good, because, and they're not making enough money. That's like saying screw you, screw your kid. What the hell? I don't mean to bash my job and everything, but the one thing I was like, how would they just reduce my hours to like 1 hour and 30 minutes a day? Like, let's see. If you basically add 1 hour and 30 minutes to another 1 hour and 30 minutes, that's about 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Before I was making, like, I was doing 4 hours a week. So now it's going to be 3 hours a week less. So that's not good. That's terrible. That means I'm going to be making peanut brittle money, which is crap. So eventually, I'm gonna have to quit that job and go into my own line of work, which is making YouTube videos and what's called. I mean, the content. I couldn't have done this without my viewers' help. I don't want to. I don't want to charge money. I don't want to charge people to watch my videos and stuff like that. I don't want to charge people to subscribe to my video, to my channel. On Twitch or YouTube or whatever, here on YouTube or whatever, just to make money and everything. I don't want to do that. Like that's selling out. Just, some people basically sell out and say, hey, I'm basically going to do this and stuff like that, and that's how I'm going to run it, and that's it. But the one thing though is, I don't want, I don't want to sell out either, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to try to make a living and stuff like that, and if I have to, I don't want to sell out and everything. Like, I don't want to sit there and say you're going to basically be charged to watch a commercial or an ad on my YouTube videos and stuff like that, so I can get paid rent of you and stuff like that. No, people that basically charge rent of you to watch an ad, just to make money and everything, to me is like selling out and everything, as much as I hate to say it. Basically been doing almost an hour and something minutes almost. It's at 52 minutes and stuff like that. I think now would probably be a good time to basically sign out and stuff like that, and I'll basically catch you guys on the next Let's Play This Game if you really want to, on this live stream, chat stream, and stuff like that, or we'll do a live stream gameplay eventually. Be sure to look up John 11 Hot Part 2 on Twitch. You can find it on my channel here on YouTube and everything. Go to my YouTube channel and you'll find John 11 Hot Part 2 for Twitch and stuff like that. So I'm basically gonna say ta-ta for now. Until next time, peace out. Toodles.